Not everyone believes that sex is the best way to get more intimate or closer to someone. In fact, there's a pretty large population that believes other things lead to a deeper connection and actually enhance sex in a way that is not talked about in the media or news. As a sex therapist, I can say no matter who you're with, after a couple years, you may be hot and heavy and having sex all the time, but after a couple of years, if you stay together, sex doesn't take that same priority. And especially if you think of life changes, like usually if you're going to start a family, you're going to notice a real decrease in libido. If you're going through a stressful time, there's a real decrease in libido. If you have family into the home, maybe elderly parents, you're going to notice a decrease in libido. Or if you're in between jobs and things are not going to be going well, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of financial worry, you're going to notice a decrease in libido. What I'm finding as a licensed therapist is that during these times when there's not as much sex, couples don't know what to do and they freak out. And one of them usually starts focusing on the physical act of sex more, getting angry, starting to feel rejected, starting to feel replaced, and a lot more conflict happens. What happened if, as a therapist, I tell you or I prepare you for other ways to get close to your partner, to feel intimate with them when time is running low for sex, or you're sick, or you're laid up with a new baby, or you have the in-laws over, or whatever it is. You see, in life, there is no one ideal way to do it. What's most important for a long-term happy relationship is what the two of you create. And one of the things you can create into your relationship now that's going to have a huge advantage as you go through your marriage or your long-term relationship together is the fact that you have other things to do that are going to keep you connected during this hiatus from sex. Because I promise you, if you don't have an alternative backup, you're going to start feeling rejected, bitter, angry, and one of the partners, usually due to a low sense of self, low confidence, will act out with another person. And because it's so common and so hurtful and destroys many relationships, I'm going to give you some other things you can do. First of all, take a nightly stroll. Make it a pact. Okay, every night for our get-together, we take a stroll and we talk. And better if you hold hands or arm in arm, whatever it is, whatever touching it is, that's going to keep you connected at a deep level. Secondly, give each other a 10-minute massage before bed. This is especially helpful because touch heals. And even if you're not feeling like a physical act of sex, having a massage or having your partner massage you is going to really help you feel loved, cared for, and intimate with them. Sit in a park on a shared blanket and cozy up. Just doing that for 30 minutes to an hour helps you know your partner is there, very loving and connected to you. Send a flirtatious sext or text message and tell them what you want to do, what you look forward to doing after this hiatus of no sex. Lay in bed 20 minutes longer and just have pillow talk. It's a private area. It's something you guys can do. We know the best couples talk every day. Many times when you're in the middle of one of these chaotic times in life, you don't have that time. So just pillow talk in your bedroom is going to help. And if you can do 15 to 20 minutes, we know that's going to really help the relationship stay close. Reminisce about your first date, first time you were together, and talk about all the special things with that. Cook dinner, dance around the table. Do these kinds of activities because they're going to bring light, they're going to bring humor, they're going to bring closeness and anticipated togetherness. When you're done with this chaotic time in your life, make out like you did when you were dating. Start kissing, start touching each other's neck. When you start doing these things, you make the other person excited. They remember, and it really helps them feel loved and cared for by you. Every night, find one thing that you are so grateful for in your partner and tell them about it. Tell them verbally, write it in a letter, make it known however you can, in whatever manner you can. We now know in this area of sex research that it's not the lack of physical sex that destroys relationships. It's the desperation, the rejection felt, the miscommunication, not being able to talk about it, that is so important. When you're going through a chaotic time, whatever that chaotic time is, and sex is not happening, when you go back to these skills, you're going to find that your partner not only appreciates it, but they gain a new respect and love for you. And when sex can happen again, it's going to be better than you ever remember it before.